Hey guys, today I want to talk to you a little bit about calf tightness, which is a common problem that I see in riders. There's several reasons to have tight calves, but the number one reason is wearing heels. And unfortunately, cowboy boots are heels. We don't think of them as heels because they're not stilettos, but they are heels. And what that does, it pushes our bodies forward just a little bit, and it also tightens our calves. So please continue to ride with your heels. It is a safety issue. They're invented for a reason. However, when you're off your horse, maybe think about something else. But if you have tight calves, here's a few exercises you can do to rebalance your legs. The first one is just a simple calf stretch. You'll just need a half dome. They're like $10 on Amazon. If you don't have a half dome, you can use a rolled up towel, a book, a log, anything you have around your house, pool noodle even. But just go ahead, take the half dome, place it down on the floor, and you're gonna step up with your right foot first. So right ball of your foot comes to the left side of the dome. So if I turned it forward, my foot is on the side of the dome. And now I want you to find your side hip and line that up so it's directly over your ankle bone. So your right hip bone is directly over your right ankle bone. And then scoot your left foot forward, keeping that hip directly over your ankle. And if you can't move it this far forward, totally fine. Your leg may be back here, it may be here, it may be here. It changes over time, so don't worry about where you're at. Just be where you're at today. And hold for about 60 seconds. And then switch legs. So take your left foot, step it on the right side of the half dome, and scoot your right foot forward. Again, keeping that left hip directly over your left ankle. Don't allow yourself to lose balance. So if you're like, oh, I can do this, but you're like falling over, come back just a little bit. And again, if this is a lot for you, let's say your foot is back here and this is still really painful, lower the foot that's on the block. You don't need to be super high at first. The first time I did this, I really thought I was gonna like rip my calf in two. Please don't do that, by the way. So again, hold 60 seconds and then double calf stretch. So this one, I like to use a chair or a stool. You can even use your couch. Take both feet, step the balls of your feet up onto the half dome, and then bend at your hip. But don't let your back arch. So if your back is like arching, stop and just stay here. But if you can continue moving without your back arching and bending, go ahead and move forward. Go as far as you can, keeping that spine long. If I do this, no more calf stretch. Drop my spine down, calf stretch. Yeah, it burns. And then go ahead and shift your weight back into your heels so your booty comes back just a little bit. And feel it stretch even more. And see if you can keep your feet and your knees going straight forward while you do this. Hold for 60 seconds. And then release. Good. The next exercise. I am using a resistance band, the stretchy one. You don't need to. I just like to. So go ahead, lie down on your back. Awkward position to be in, film. But lie down on your back and put your leg in like a stirrup position. And I want you to put the resistance band, if you have them, if you don't, totally fine, right where the stirrup would go on the ball of your foot, and tip your heel towards the ceiling. So basically heels down, right? And then I'm going to grab a little bit of traction here and push it away from me. Straighten that leg. and it burns. And come back in. And heels down, press that heel up to the ceiling. And come back down. And again, up to the ceiling, stretch that calf. And for the sake of time, I'm only doing 5 of them. And then we'll switch legs. Stretch. And when you get to the top, you can hold it. Hold it for a second, or 2, or 3. And come back down. One more, heels pointed to the ceiling. So heels down, push all the way to the ceiling. And good, release. Switch legs. Now I'm going to show you what it would look like without a resistance band. So I'm going to come to that position, heels down, and push up. At the same time, think about something being on your foot. So something really heavy. And that actually works my leg probably more than the resistance band does. And come back down. Think really heavy thoughts. Something's pulling the toes to your face, and you're having to push it away from you. And a couple more. I should really rethink my filming. I just did leg day and now I'm doing these. And one more. Come back. Keep the toes towards your face. Heel up towards the ceiling. It's burning. It's burning. My leg is shaking. And release. Awesome. Last exercise is really best if you can do it with stairs. I do not have stairs in my house, so I'm using yoga blocks. And they don't work quite as well, but we'll pretend. So you guys are probably all familiar with calf raises. These are the opposite of calf raises, and they're calf drops. So come to where your heels are hanging off, kind of just your toe is on the block, and you're going to lower down. If you need to hold something for balance, that's fine. Lower down as far as you can, slowly, and then raise back up slowly, and come back down. And you're gonna keep doing these. I like to do 3 sets of 10. Keep doing them as I'm talking. Once you get to the point that that's kind of easy and you're feeling long in your calves, you can do one-legged, lower down, and come back up, and lower down, and come back up. Yeah, and you can switch legs. So you can do 2-legged, 1-legged. I really like those. I like to do them preferably on something a little harder. These roll a little bit, but that's okay. So 3 sets of 10 of those. The other ones I do 5 to 10 on each leg. And the first one, hold each position for 60 seconds. I hope that helps you with your tight calves. Enjoy. Bye.